One of your great talents, Gemini, is your ability to leap around and connect dots that other people aren't able to. When you connect to the information field, it's like, I can do this, 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 and see how that synthesizes into this new idea fast, right? So as this amazing dot connector, it's important for you to be reminded that life, similarly, isn't linear. Lots and lots of connections and constellations are being activated at all times. So when it comes to something that you were trying to do, create, get to, manifest, don't be fooled into thinking that just because step one isn't, you jumped to step 5 and now you don't know how to get back to step 2, or you know how to do step 7 but you don't know how you're going to get there. Don't worry about that. Stay present. Be available for the dot connecting that is here in the moment, and trust that you will arrive at the steps, not necessarily in order, but in the order that is best for you. Okay? Hi. That is your channeled message from Spirit for this month, Gemini. They came with it hard and fast. Must be Gemini season. I'm Madeline, by the way. Very happy to have you here, Gemini. So let's get into some cards. Let's get into the story of your month, keeping in mind your amazing dot connecting ability and the fact that things are not happening in sequential order, but they're happening in the sequence that is necessary. Okay, Spirit, so we want to know what's showing up for Gemini. Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. We want to look at the plot of June for Gemini. And then we're also going to pull a persona card to see how Gemini is showing up as the protagonist in their story. So Spirit, please, we want to know the truth for Gemini's highest good in the month of June. What you want to share with them, what you've seen, what you've noticed, what you've been pointing out that you want to reaffirm for Gemini people this month for their highest good, Spirit. We want to know your guidance for Gemini to help them step into the future that is most fulfilling, abundant, secure, fun. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Hey, beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Gemini. Wow, I feel like you win the lottery reading this month, the reading lottery. Wow, really gorgeous. Okay, Gemini. The other thing that I'm hearing as we talk about your manifestation and the non-linear nature of manifestation, here you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is how you are showing up, stepping forward, and how you are best advised to step forward. That's really what we're focusing on as we pull your persona card. So Pentacles, your resources, your skills, what you bring to the table that nobody else does, your ability to create something from nothing or more from less. Rest in your value, trust in your value. Don't scramble. The Queen of Pentacles, I mean, look at that posture. The Queen of Pentacles does not scramble, and nobody in this reading scrambles. So you don't need to worry. You don't need to scurry. I didn't mean to Dr. Seuss you just then. That's just how Spirit comes through sometimes. Okay. Spirit wants to give you a mantra for your, again, manifestation or goal or desire. I've decided to trust this. This is about commitment. I've decided to trust this. I don't need to spend bandwidth worrying if I'm doing the right thing or I'm on the right path or I've made the right choice. I want to spend bandwidth being present. So, sitting in the past, Ace of Wands, brilliant idea. Big surprise. Spirit coming through immediately with like, you have this thing and you really want to do this thing. You have the support that you need to do this thing. 10 of Cups, the present moment, surrounded by all kinds of love. Friends, family, community, romantic, etc. And a reminder, Gemini, that wherever you find yourself on your path, whether you find yourself surrounded in this life by like human beings that you can put your arms around, that love you, that support you, or not, you are never alone. And you are actually always surrounded and supported in becoming yourself, in doing, in fact, what you want, because that is the same as finding out how to become yourself. So sometimes we try things that we want, they don't turn out to be the thing, but they were the necessary stepping stone to get to this other thing, or to understand that, oh, this piece of it I really like, I just don't want to do that whole thing. You know what I'm talking about? So if you want guidance, if you want assistance, talk to your people, talk to your spirit posse, tune into them, even if you don't know who they are, even if you don't know their names. Simply opening yourself up to the fact that they are there, trusting in the fact that that is a real thing. You have, I mean, if we just think of it this way, how many ancestors do you have? And how invested and interested would those ancestors be in how your life is going and how their genetic material has continued to perform on the planet? They may have some ideas, some skills that they can contribute to you, but that's the one of the kind of rules and laws of the universe, is that we have to ask for that. Spirit is not going to come barreling into our life, because spirit is all about consent, and they're all about I liken spirits a lot of times to an unconditionally loving parent, where it's like when you're helping a baby learn how to walk, you let the baby sometimes stumble and fall on their butt, not because you don't love them, but because you recognize that that's part of the process of learning how to walk. And if you shove a pillow under their butt every time they're trying to walk and say, no, 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 don't, it's okay, no, I don't want you to get hurt, don't, sit down, it's okay, I'll go get it for you, we rob them of their efficacy, of their agency, of their ability, of their self-confidence. So trust yourself. Even the bumps, even the I don't know what I'm doing, even the figuring it out, it's all necessary, and you are supported in all of it. So trust that. Sitting in the future, High Priestess. Again, a great dot connector and not a scurrier. The opposite, the total opposite. There is more information yet to be revealed that is going to help you know what is the next steps, or how do I get to that thing, this sequence that Spirit is talking about, these dots that want to be connected. Spirit is available, and in your life, people are available to help connect those dots for you via little things they say, or little things they send you that are synchronicities that go like, oh my God, I was just thinking about this thing. So be on the lookout for those and take those as they are intended, which is as these little, breadcrumbs to get you to the place. The High Priestess plus your guidance is Temperance. These people have a lot in common. Temperance is also a very calm energy. It's all about moderation. Picture the yin-yang symbol. Spirit is saying Libra for whatever reason. So some of you may have Libra placements, or you may have like a Libra person in your life. But Spirit is talking about that balance of polarity and accepting that, like, oh, friction can be annoying, but it also does bring traction. It also, when I am challenged is when some of my best talents and ideas show up. So maybe I won't reject that. Maybe I'll allow that to be here in the cauldron and see what it has for me. High Priestess, it's all data. I'm here in the moment. What am I noticing? That's the third time, this week that somebody has said you should be doing stand-up comedy or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, Gemini? Trust it and let it all be in the cauldron and work with all of it. Reject nothing. Just see what it's showing you. Get curious, okay? Like the High Priestess, just like, watching this puzzle come together before her. She's not even putting it together because she's just sitting there. In this version, she's looking in her mirror. Introspection. All answers lie within you. Sitting in the energy around and available to you. 9 of Pentacles. How many of you are craving working for yourself, or you already do work for yourself? Whether it's like, I have a side hustle that I'm doing, or I already have a business of my own, or maybe you just have dreams of like, I really want to be my own thing. Whatever that looks like. It's like, this is my skill, this is my work. And 9 of Pentacles says you have built up these skills over time and you can be proud of yourself. Please be proud of yourself. I hope that you are. Well, Queen of Pentacles would say also, it's like, please, please, please. In fact, it feels like the fruits of a lot of your labor are going to become visible or tangible this month, where it's like, here's the money, or here's the result, here's the numerical, like the proof that this is working, the growth in the numbers. You know what I'm talking about? It feels like there's some proof of that either available or on the way. So if it's available, tap in. tap in and see if by the end of June you haven't got something that's like, wow, I'm so impressed with myself. I'm so proud of myself. Spirit is saying, I'm so glad I didn't know what to do. I'm so glad that I fucked around and found out, which is what I always think of when I see the Fool card showing up in the hopes and fears, the potential position. I'm afraid of getting in over my head, but that could be the best thing for me. So go on. You'll find out what you have. That's what Spirit is saying. And this Ace of Wands mirrored in the key position, the Ace of Cups. Refreshing new beginnings. The Fool, Temperance, Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. You won the lottery. You won the lottery this month, Gemini. What do you want to invite in? And what are you willing to give in order to receive it? This is the question. All of it you already have. You don't need to go get anything. You have it all, and anything that you might be needing or lacking, you can get from your people on this side or on the other side. So either way, check in, communicate, and then sit back and allow all of those puzzle pieces, those mosaic pieces of signs to come together, and trust that they will form the mosaic, the picture, the tapestry of what it is that you're trying to have. How do you feel about that, Gemini? Let me know. Questions, comments, stories, you know the drill. If you ever want to get a personal reading, the way to do that is also below. I deeply appreciate your time, Gemini. It's been fun, as always, and I hope you had fun too. And if I don't see you before then I hope I will see you in your mid-month checkpoint reading. Till then, blessings to you and yours, Gemini. Bye-bye.